Oh, hey kids! Welcome back to another episode of Smith Motorworks. This time, we've got a 1, 2, 3-part series about an event in Newport, Indiana called the Newport Hill Climb, where they definitely dare to be different. Check it out because it's got hot rods, custom cars, Crosley's, kit cars, a little bit of everything. There's going to be videos coming one after the other, so ring that bell, subscribe. If they're not already available, they will be soon. I hope you enjoy it. Talk to you later.
Okay, here we go. Got a 46 Buick here. Looks like it's had a little bit of customization done. Really sharp car. You can kind of see some of the variety at the event. You got a Torino right behind it, a 70s Caddy behind that, and then a 64 Le Mans behind that. So it's all over the place, and condition and purpose of the cars and type of the cars. It's very diverse, really something for everybody. Pretty fun. Here's another big Buick 75 LeSabre. It says pace car on the door, but it's really a parade or festival car. They did that often enough to where they the actual pace car was something different, and then they had a bigger car or a full-blown convertible for like parades and festivals and stuff. They carried more people, but the pace car that year was really the mid-size Century, which an A body, kind of like a Malibu or something. But nice looking big car though. Yeah, you can see the pace car graphics on the side here. I might have actually done something for this when I was in that line of work on Gasoline Alley. We made a lot of restoration decals for the IMS Museum and for private owners of cars like this. Here you got a really sharp split window Beetle or Type 1, whatever you want to call it. Just a wonderful restoration. Really slick little car. That split window in the back there, that is just really sexy. Wish they would have kept that forever, but I guess not as easy to see through that as it is a big open pane of glass. But yeah, just really sharp car. Got a little Super Beetle here, heavily modified, or I guess mild custom, whatever you want to consider that. Even though it says Super Beetle on the front here, I mean, you kind of dead giveaway with the strut towers there. But not a huge Super Beetle fan, but this one came out nice. Good looking car. This right here, even though it says Bug-atti on there, I think this is what they call a Bug-atti, which is was a kit car. You see the front suspension here. That's sure looks like a Beetle front suspension to me. So this bodywork's just kind of adapted to the VW pan, I imagine. Doesn't matter though. It's a neat looking car. Looks like a lot of fun. Certainly wouldn't be rolling around with a Bug-atti unless you're Jay Leno or something like that. But kind of goes to show the variety that you got here. You got some mid 30s car, early mid 30s car there. Maybe next to this kit car, next to this Cougar, Mercury Cougar next to it. So it's all over the place, and just there's something for everybody. This right here, I'll tell you what, I usually look at a car and I'll say, like, well, if that was mine, I'd change this or that. And this is one of those where, yeah, I don't think I would do anything. This little T bucket is just perfect. To me, it's sets right. I love the colors. I mean, the interior, green, got all the louvers are pinstriped, off-white wheels, cut down 32 grill shell. It just looks right to me in my eye. And I think, if I recall, this might have been a 4-cylinder car. I don't remember there being exhaust on the other side, so that's even makes it neater for me. It just looks like fun. Looks like you hop in and just drive that till you can't drive it no more. Here's a good example for me. I mean, this is somebody's daily driver, and it looks like fun. 52 Ford, get a little bit of battle scars on it there. The paint's seen better days, missing part of the grill in the front here, and some snap-on moon discs and white leather tires, and this guy's having a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of partial to these cars. My dad had a '53 ranch wagon, a 2-door station wagon, when I was in high school, and I drove it quite a bit to high school and tried to help him work on it. And I never understood these cars weren't as popular as they should be. At least to me, they good looking cars, but again, I'm kind of biased. Okay, check this thing out. 75 Oldsmobile 98. A little bit of custom touches going on. He's got his twos, his wide whites, and some Keystone Classics or something similar to that. Just a common car, kind of unusual to see one rolling around. Not something you'd see at a car show too often, and looks like fun. Again, some of the variety of this show is out there, and we dare to be different, so that's what I like. Here we go. These things are just about out of reach these days. Practically any A-body, everybody wants to build a hot rod out of them, or a street machine. This one's really nice. Definitely wanted one when I was a kid in high school and saw them running around. Even for the boxy 80s, still a pretty cool looking car. This especially, as you can see here, this is the Hurst Olds, not just a regular 442. A little bit of exclusivity there. Definitely a very sharp car. Would love to own it. Now, remember, this is 2009, so the gasser look, I don't remember seeing a whole lot of them. It seems these days that everything's getting the gasser look applied to it, which is fine. It's just, it was different then, so that's why I took a picture of it. I know they're kind of crazy, but this looks like fun, and this it's really straight, good looking car, and definitely something that they would have done this to. I think this is a '64 Chevy II, but they start looking the same to me, so somebody can correct me in the comments on that if I'm off a year. But definitely took off after this. See a lot of gasser style cars running around these days, but at the time I thought this was kind of something fairly new, at least in the Midwest. Really straight street machine here. You can see it's got some modern updates, some wider rubber going on, and guessing that's Mustang 2 suspension under there. Not sure, but probably got something a little more modern under the hood. This is an Essex, which was the lower cost model, or I guess lower cost brand for the Hudson Motor Car Company. So I think this might have had a straight 6 in it. I don't think they had that straight 8 in it until they started making Terraplanes. Again, correct me in the comments. I've got parts for, well, not a whole lot of parts, but I'm trying to put together a 29 Essex street rod. I don't have a whole bunch of stuff there, and it's not a restoration. I just want it to be Essex enough that I can call it that, because I think they're pretty neat looking car. Here you go. This is like my all-time favorite. Again, I'm not super crazy about the wide whites on these kinds of cars, I like them. They look right on, if I had a 50s Packard or something, for sure. But I that's the only thing I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'd do that or not. But I'm not bagging on this car. This is beautiful, man. This is just so right. Little 34 Ford. I don't get much better than that. There's a rear view of it. Yeah, just so nice of a car. I mean, there's a ton of them like that, and then there's also works in progress and just daily drivers. So it's, you say, this event has something for everybody. Here we go, another bucket list item for me. Maybe I can make this come to reality. Is a Crosley. Again, I'm a weirdo and I'm proud of it. I dare to be different, and I've been fascinated by these little cars, partially because they're, they got a strong Indiana connection, even though Crosley was, I think, from Ohio. I know he had a bunch of other stuff in Ohio, Cincinnati Reds and the radio station, things like that. But he had wanted to make little cars for a long time, and eventually did. And this was his most successful venture into that. But it was just a little too far ahead of its time. Think about the VW Beetle, from maybe 10 years later. If this would have came out then, wow. But they're still out there. It seems like the prices are climbing on them. And if you're average size or larger, you're going to be getting real chummy with the rest of the people in there. But I like them.
Pretty cool, huh? I told you. You got to check out all three parts, though. There's way more to view. There's a swap meet there. There's hill climb. You got to check this event out. And definitely watch the series that I've made, because you're going to want to go once you see it. It's not that far. If you're anywhere in the Midwest, got to get out there. People come from 3, 4, 5 states all around to show what they got, climb that hill. It's a lot of fun, and it's a family event, and it's not a lot of money. So I encourage you to see the event, and I encourage you to watch my videos and like, subscribe, share, do that homework, and as always, dare to be different.